Alright, hello everybody. I am going to try today to play a little Mortal Kombat. This is Mortal Kombat X or XL. And I would say that I'm not very good. I'm decent, sort of, a bit at Mileena, though I haven't really played in a while. I'm thinking, I'm trying to get a little back into it, do some practicing, because Mortal Kombat 11 is going to be coming out very soon, and I've pre-ordered it. I'm excited about it. Mortal Kombat is one of the only games that I'm really, really into, and I've been playing it since Mortal Kombat 2 came out in the 90s when I was a little tiny child, so I might not seem like the type of person that's really invested in fighting games, but nonetheless. So again, as I said, I'm not particularly good, but I still have fun with it, so I'm trying to get back into this, and I thought it might be entertaining to record my practice attempts. We'll see how much I actually remember. So I'm going to use Mileena on an endless tower, and I'll just see how it goes. I'll try to use as many moves as I can remember, some combos, see if I can get some fatalities, brutalities, all that good stuff in. Alright, so let's give it a try. I'm going to use the piercing variation. It's my go-to. Now, I don't know how familiar you are with Endless Tower, but the opponents start off as being less difficult.
You're just a snake to step on.
You feel my bite. Round 1, fight.
Oh. Alright, I'm remembering some things.
Round 2, fight.
No!
Mileena wins. Fatality.
Alright, one down. That was a little bit clunky, I have to say. Not the greatest start when they start at an easier level and progressively get more difficult. But at least Reptile's out of the way. Okay, so we've got Alien here. And I could see number 3 is going to be Leatherface. So, Mortal Kombat X had some guest characters, and they're from horror movies.
Face the might of Outworld.
Round 1, fight.
Personally, I feel like Alien and then one of the other guest characters was Predator. You know, they fit in decently well with the Mortal Kombat world, and I don't mind them. Like, I don't really like the whole guest character concept. There's so many good Mortal Kombat characters that can be included. But if they're gonna do guest characters, I thought that Alien and Predator went pretty well. They seem to fit. They're interesting. They look cool. But I was not really into the other 2 guest characters that they had for this game, and that was Jason from the Friday the 13th movies, and then Leatherface from the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. And, like, I get, you know, Leatherface has his chainsaw, and But it's just they're not particularly interesting to me. They're just serial killers and I'm mostly just found them kind of annoying, to be honest.
Mileena wins.
Well, got a little distracted there at the end talking about guest characters and blanked out and forgot to do any like vitality or anything. Sorry about that. But speaking of guest characters, so here we have Leatherface. And I mean, you'll see... It's not that he's poorly done, it's just why?
Round 1, fight!
That's a little better.
Round 2, fight!
Why did I put myself in the corner? What a dumb move. There.
Delicious.
Makes up for it, hopefully. I love Mileena. She has always been my favorite character, my go-to. She's been my main in every game that she's possibly been available to be a main ever since Mortal Kombat 2. And she always will be. So I'm a little nervous that she might end up not being in the roster for MK11.
Where is my sister?
Dead as you shall be.
Round 1, fight!
Shut up, Quan Chi. If Mileena's not in the game, I'm gonna be really sad. I mean, I've already seen that they have Scarlet, and I've seen some things about her character, and she looks really interesting to me, so I will definitely be playing her some. And I anticipate that Kitana will probably be in the game based on everything that's been said so far, so it's not that there won't be people for me to play, but I really want Mileena.
Round 2, fight!
And I really enjoy Kitana. I like to play with Kitana. I like all her variations in this game, actually. And she's got some really nice skins, too. But I do find... I don't know. There's just something about Mileena that always just works better for me. I have a harder time with Kitana. So if I ever show any of my playing with Kitana on here, you'll see I'm just not nearly as practiced with her. And so like with Mileena, I know pretty much all her brutalities. There's one that's not available in this variation. It's only available with Ravenous, so not piercing. So I can't show that, but the other ones I've got. And know all her fatalities.
Do you see into my head?
All will once I cut it off.
Round 1, fight!
Ah, Kenshi! No!
Finish him.
Let's see if I can do a faction kill.
Mileena wins. Faction kill.
Faction kill. So I guess, you know, this really has to do with your online gameplay, the faction that you choose. I don't find the faction kills to be particularly exciting or inspired looking, but I don't know. It could just partially be the faction kills for the faction I chose, maybe.
The brave outworld empress.
What would you know of bravery?
I am here, am I not?
Round 1. Fight.
I always thought that was a stupid answer. I'm here, am I not? Well, yeah, but what's that supposed to mean? Maybe I snuck up on you, Shinnok. Maybe you had no choice but to fight me or die. Like, just...
Delicious.
Round 2. Fight.
Shinnok with your little bone hands. Shinnok, I'm trying to do something here, man. You're screwing it up. Yes.
Delicious.
Mileena wins.
Yes. I feel like for me, that brutality is the hardest one to get. Because you have to, I mean, you have to do it in the air, obviously, which is not a big deal, but it's just all in the timing, and as you can see the first time I did it, he blocked it, and annoying. Kano.
You're done, Mileena.
You betray me too.
I prefer the winning side.
Round 1. Fight.
I mean, Mileena, you can't really be surprised about Kano betraying you. That's what Kano does. Kano betrays.
Round 2. Fight.
Delicious.
Mileena wins.
That's my favorite brutality. Ermac. Shit. Sometimes I have trouble with Ermac. I feel like he's cheap.
You betray obey your realm.
I was born to rule Outworld.
All traitors must die. Round 1, fight. Round 2, fight!
Nah! Should have seen that coming.
Finish him! Mileena wins. Fatality.
So that is Melina's original fatality from MK2. They have, as you can see, she's also wearing her outfit from MK2, and they have those as special options on this game for a number of characters. And I feel like Melina's fatality translated well, but some of the others are not so exciting.
I wish to admire your gloves.
You're either crazy or stupid.
Round 1, fight!
Now Jackie, she could be crazy and stupid. No, she's not though. Melina's not stupid. I think. It's my opinion anyway.
Round 2, fight!
Yeah. I hate the guns. I know that they're not really that much different than any projectiles, but it's just like, ugh.
Brutality. Mileena wins. In the dream realm, you are reborn.
You spout nonsense.
Here you are dead. Round 1, fight!
God, what am I doing?
Delicious.
Round 2, fight! Mileena wins. Fatality.
The pit. Alright, sister showdown time.
I should have killed you long ago. You care too much for me. I did not wish to soil my hands.
Round 1. Fight.
So mean, Kitana. I mean, sure, she's an abomination made from flesh pits and meant to be your undoing and all, but it's your sort of sister.
Round 2. Fight. Mileena wins. Flawless victory. Faction kill.
The Shokan coward shows his face.
Your words seal your fate. Round 1. Fight.
Miss Melina's just calling everyone cowards. Nah! I knew he was gonna do that. This stage has a stage fatality too, if I can get it. Should probably beat Goro first before I think about fatalitying him. Yes, all right.
Mileena wins. Fatality.
Sometimes Sonya's a tough matchup for me. She just has really good ways to counter a lot of Mileena's stuff.
They were wrong to depose you.
You wish to be friends?
Wouldn't go that far.
Round 1. Fight.
Glad they got her in the classic costume.
Delicious.
Round 2. Fight!
Nah, I feel like that. No.
Finish her! Mileena wins. Fatality.
Oh, I guess I ate some of her teeth too. Ugh, yuck. Oh, here's Predator. So yeah, you'll get a chance to check him out too. So see, so far I've had in this one Endless Tower 3 of those guest stars. And you know, it's not that big a deal, but personally I would rather have more of the actual
Your face is too repulsive.
MK roster
Round 1. Fight!
to go up against regularly. And he's probably the best out of them though, in my opinion. No! Damn it.
Sorry, darling.
Round 2. Fight!
No!
Finish him!
Tasty.
Mileena wins.
I love that she's got the tattoo patterns. Obviously, I'm a tattoo person. Mileena.
Round 1.
Oh shit, sorry, I skipped their conversation. Yep. Kulong could actually be a pretty challenging matchup.
Sorry, darling.
Round 2. Fight!
No! Oh, he's doing good. Up.
Final round, fight.
Sorry, Kung Lao.
Tasty.
Mileena wins.
Alright, Scorpion. Okay, so Scorpion 16. Usually I feel like if I have succeeded in beating 15 people, then I'm generally satisfied. But hopefully I could do a little more than that.
Mileena.
Fight for me, or die!
I will do neither. Round 1, fight.
Scorpion doesn't appreciate being told what to do. Frickin' minion.
Delicious.
Round 2, fight. Finish him. Mileena wins.
So there's still one more stage fatality, and there's actually another regular Mileena fatality. It's pretty gross though. I usually don't do it unless someone actively pisses me off.
Your rebellion is doomed, Mileena.
Fight for me, or die!
My loyalties lie elsewhere. Round 1.
So we know Baraicho. Ah!
Your blood must taste so sweet.
You won't get close enough to find out.
Round 1, fight!
Repulsive as ever.
Well, that was rude.
Sorry, darling.
Round 2, fight!
I fucking hate guns.
Gun is the best of bets.
Finish him!
Tasty.
Mileena wins.
Oh, Raiden. Raiden is another one of those guys that I have some trouble with at times. So considering that he's this high up, I'm not particularly optimistic about my chances here. This could be my death.
I don't think so.
Your arrogance blinds you.
Round 1, fight!
No. Whew. Well, I started that one out strong. Got a couple decent blocks that have been pretty crucial so far here. One of the issues is also no. Once you get up above like the 18th-ish competitor, they really start it starts getting up on the level of really if you played the regular tower on hard, and the hard AI on this game is pretty shitty, because they basically just follow and try to counter all your moves, so you kind of have to do like it's not really feasible to do a bunch of combos or anything interesting. You just got to do a lot of uppercuts and moves like, you know. And if you get trapped in the corner, you're utterly screwed, like I am. So well, it was an okay run. Knew I was gonna lose to Raiden. Well, maybe next time we'll do better. Alright everybody, well thanks for joining me on this little Mortal Kombat adventure. Got past my 15 fights and got a bunch of fatalities, brutalities, some flawlesses, so not too bad. Not too bad. Alright, see you next time.